people were like, oh, you going to this convention? You going to this convention? Why don't we just all put it in our usernames? Like, people do it for Twitter. Why not Instagram? So I did it to Instagram as well. So if people ask me, I'm just like, you look at my profile?
What is your favourite cosplay you've ever done and why? Alright lads, welcome back to Midweek MC, the part of the podcast where I normally sit down with the very amazing co-host AJX. However, sadly, he isn't here today. We're both very busy and he's got a very occupied schedule. And sadly, I had to postpone this podcast from the normal Wednesday recording because I had an absolute shit day yesterday. I'm fine now, everything's all great, and it's even better because I'm joined with a guest. Whoa! I am joined with the amazing TillySuperDog.
Oh my god, that's me. It's
No
me.
way.
No way. Crazy. No, we're not doing that already.
Ones.
No, we're not. Anyway, hi.
With the pre-highlight kit, so we're like less than 2 minutes into the podcast and you're already doing like references. It's great.
I've already gone insane.
How are you today? How's the wife? How's the kids?
The wife left me. I have no kids. Okay. I'm going to Lulu.
How are you today?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Much better day. Much more happier, and I'm looking forward to sitting down with you. This is long overdue. I invited you on the podcast a while back, and it's my fault it's so late. It's not your fault at all.
Boo.
Okay, right.
Boo Orbitz in the comments, guys. Boo him.
This has been Midweek MC. Thank you for watching.
Cancelled on Twitter.
Cancelled. I mean, also, it's been a good day. It's Thursday. We are recording this 2 days, or I guess like Summer in the City starts tomorrow, right? Or is it only the weekend?
What?
The convention, what? Summer in the City. MegaCon.
Whatever it's called. You know it. Okay. MegaCon is the main con, but they've added on fucking, what's it called? TikTok Con, Summer in the City. Not to mention that there's another con at the same time, which I don't mind. It's called DragCon. I'm just upset that I'm not going to be able to go into it unless I pay for it, but...
Wait, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, for context here, like... I on Monday...
You brought it up and, like, we've gone head first.
No, it's fine. This is great. So, on Monday, I recorded with CPK and I kept calling it MegaCon. So, he corrected me into calling it Summer in the City. I've paid for tickets to MegaCon, so what am I actually going to, Tilly?
It's the same event. Okay, he's probably calling it Summer in the City because Summer in the City is a YouTube event that used to happen by itself. But now it's like a collaborative event and he's probably been invited by Summer in the City. But I'm going because of the MegaCon aspect, which is more about cosplay. But it has YouTube and TikTok added onto it. I don't know why, but fair enough. You do you.
Got you. Okay, I'm going to whatever. I'm just going to the convention. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. Completely forgot that he was going, even though I definitely saw him on the list. Maybe I'll go up to him and be like, "Hey, I was on the same podcast as you. Crazy that."
I know, and this one actually comes out before his one, so.
Hey, get fucked.
Wow, outrageous. Well, Tilly, with that over.
Anyway,
I always like to give the intro for the guests to introduce themselves. Let us know who you are, what you do, maybe a fun fact. It's completely up to you.
Oh my god, fun and quirky. That's me. Anyway, I do that too many times. I go off of it and I'm like, anyway, I did it again, you see. My brain's an amalgamation of, what's the word? A neurodiversion? Is that the word?
I wouldn't have a clue. I am no help here. I'm sorry.
One of them's like meant to mean you're mentally ill and the other one's meant to mean like, oh, you're a normal human being.
I don't know.
I'm mentally ill.
Well, we can just go with that. We can rock with that.
Okay, hi. I'm Tilly. I go by TillySuperDog on the interweb. I'm British. I say British like that just for the sake of it being like, oh, you're British. You're British. I'm a cosplayer. I do the cosplays. I stream. I make YouTube videos. I'm what you call a content creator. Some other hobbies. I like to do some photography, some art. You know, I'm creativeness just in a human being. Yee.
Yeah? Is that everything?
That's everything I can think of right now.
I think that's a pretty good sum up. I think you've explained, introduced yourself pretty well.
Yay! I did the thing.
You did the thing where you do the where you right.
The words. I see. It's rubbed onto you. Yeah.
No, that was on purpose. That's like a bit that I do. It's like not on the podcast. Just like
me
when I did the when me Me the when I the when me the
When
I the
when you
Yeah, that's the one.
When
Well,
you
not like
Yeah.
that, but like yeah, that kind of idea, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Right, Tilly. I like to start with
Yes.
basic questions. So we're gonna get the basic, easy questions out the way before we move into, I guess, like the topics about like I don't know, mate. I guess all the topics are entertaining, but you get what I mean, right? So when I introduced you for Midweek MC, I introduced you as TillySuperDog. Where does the name TillySuperDog come from?
Was this okay? Did you write this question beforehand, or did you do this just because you saw fucking Eve's comment?
I ask this question to everyone who comes on podcast.
Okay, I'm still gonna blame Eve. Fuck you, Eve.
You can blame
How dare
Eve,
you
sure.
put that in? I'm blaming.
I
I'm
mean, I'm
blaming
gonna
Eve.
ask it anyways, but you can still blame him.
Okay. So we'll break it down. Tilly. Oh, okay. Surprise, surprise. My name's not really Tilly.
Oh wait, I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I'm not Tilly. I'm a fraud. I'm a shapeshifter.
Have you leaked your real name?
No, not on purpose, at least.
Okay, fair enough.
I have accidentally done it a few times, but there's nothing that's on permanent record, so you can't go back and find it, at least.
I wasn't gonna go hunting for anyways.
Yeah, but if anyone's listening, there's some fucking weirdos out there that'll be like, oh my god, let me go find the name. No, get fucked. No, yeah, my name's not really Tilly. Basically, I just wanted an alternate name, and Tilly came to mind. Dog is because I like dogs, specifically pugs, so a lot of my like dream branding is pugs. And then Super came from, originally, it came from me liking Superwoman. Not the character, the YouTuber. So if you remember old YouTube Superwoman, I like them, so I just kind of put them together. Super is also because it was like a filler word, because my usernames did evolve quite a bit. Originally, I was actually Benji Dog. That's a very old name. It was originally Benji Dog because my nan's dog was called Benji, and I was like, yeah, we'll use that. Then I changed it to Tilly Dog, and then TillySuperDog. And now we're here.
How old were you when you made the name?
Probably about, originally around 12. That's when I started getting onto the internet.
But then TillySuperDog, the final form. Your final form. When did that name come?
The final form came, very soon after, probably within a year, to be honest.
Okay. And you kind of just stuck with it the entire time?
Yeah. There's definitely been times when I'm like, should I rebrand now? This name seems very kidified as such. There should be an evolution, but at the same time, I've stuck with it so long. If I change it to something else, it will have to be something completely new, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm this username, and they'll be like, who? And I'll be like, oh, I TillySuperDog, and they'll be like, oh, and then I don't think I want to go through that every time, so we're gonna stick with it.
That's fair. I mean, there's there's iBallistic Squid, there's Stampy Longnose, so I don't think it's too bad.
Yeah, but the content is literally made for kids. I'm not going for a kid audience.
Oh, you're not, are you? I've just realised, yeah. Oh, wait.
Yeah, no more Minecraft.
See, that's the thing. When I met you through Minecraft, so in my head it's cemented Minecraft, but you're not. You do a lot more than just Minecraft. So it's oh crap, wait, yeah. It's fine. Yeah. It's fine. TillySuperDog is an alright name. I mean, I've rebranded InsaneOrbitzz down to Orbitz, so maybe you could just rebrand down to Tilly.
I'm
Tilly
pretty
SD.
sure that name, Tilly SD.
No, but still keep the @TillySuperDog. I've still kept the @InsaneOrbitzz, but my what's the name of it? What's the name of the title thing that you have? It's the profile name, I guess. Is that the right? I'm on about. It's on YouTube. My is @InsaneOrbitzz, but my channel name is Orbitz.
Oh,
that's the one.
Yeah.
And same with Twitter. It's Orbitz, and then a microphone because podcast. So.
Because podcast.
Because podcast, I do the microphone where I talk. Great.
Here we go. Yap.
This podcast is great. We're off to a great start. People are loving this.
No.
The
viewer retention is skyrocketing.
Why is my viewer retention at 150%, TillySuperDog? This is mental.
It's over 9,000.
Oh my god, is this going to be the entire podcast? Is you just dropping your references? Yes. Oh no, here we go. You know what? I'm happy to hear them. Some of them I know, some of them I might not know, but that's part of the fun, right?
I almost went into a different one with the yappa.
Oh, go on. Sorry, let me not cut you off. My bad.
You didn't cut me off. I was just like, there's no point in me doing it. I heard it somewhere. It was like, your mouth is a yapping. Shut it, please. that's what I remember of it.
I've never seen that in my life. I've never heard that
I
in
don't
my
know.
life either.
So many things. I'm like, where the hell is this from? I couldn't care less, you know? Because oh my god, what is it? The crazy meme, like I was crazy once. That obviously came about like last year on TikTok or whatever. I found out a original video from like 15 years ago.
Yeah, but things just kind of go full circle, don't they? That's the thing. That's what's
I
crazy
know.
about society.
Like, I think it's just a coincidence because the one we all loved was like, it was like a gaming video, wasn't it? And it was like they all just did it. But the original video, if I can't remember because I have a horrible memory, but I'm pretty sure it was just some guy on a boat, like a little crew, like a rowboat in the middle of a lake or something, just saying almost the exact same words. So unless the guys in like gaming clip found that video, or it's a big coincidence that there was someone who did that 15 years ago.
Oh yeah, they could. Yeah, they probably just stole it. You never know.
Yeah, everything's stolen on the internet, man. I literally watched Tom Scar video yesterday about stealing stuff, like the stages of stealing or inspiration and all that.
Yeah, it does. It kind of goes like through the different, like, oh, I'm inspired by this. Oh, I'm going to copy this. Oh, I literally stolen the entire concept.
Repost.
I've got a few videos planned for the Return of the Orbitz channel, and they're like videos that have been done on YouTube before, but they're commentary videos, or like one of them's a commentary video, but it's not really copying because it's my own takes and it's my own thoughts, so like that's where I get away with it. I also have some other channel, like I have a I don't know if it'll be out by the time this podcast comes out, so I don't want to leak what the video is.
If
I'm
it's
gonna
not
say it,
out.
but if it hasn't come out by the time this podcast comes, I mean, I'm gonna mute it anyways, and if it's come out, then you see it. I'm gonna mute the name of like the channel that I'm like, you know, kind of, it is kind of just copying a bit now, but you get to hear it today. It's a type B video. So yeah,
okay.
but like, I mean, you know, that's just it's in like a cool concept of I have like another creator who I'm interviewing, and it's like, and I've got like my own little spin on it, but that's you know, that's just me doing content. That's not really stealing per se. It's kind of, and it's not always the inspiration, it's just copying, but not copying in like a unoriginal way. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Or am I waffling? I think I'm fine.
I think you're good. This is fine.
You decide. Epic rap battle. Okay, right.
We just put two different memes in the same like 5 seconds.
Did we? No, epic rap battles of history. You decide. No?
Yeah. I said this is fine.
Oh,
You know?
Oh, we did, didn't we? Look, this is an entire podcast. It's just us saying me.
Uh-huh.
This is great. I'm loving this.
Put down below how many memes you found in this video.
What's your favorite meme? Comment below. I met Tom Scar. I met Tom Scar at ComicCon. It was really cool.
I have it as well. It's not an achievement really. He goes to literally every convention in the country.
I don't care if it's an achievement. I said I was happy. I don't have it framed on my wall. I might. You don't know that. You have no proof.
You just go to bed at night and you're like, shh, let's be Prince.
No, I'm not weird. I'm not like shushing a picture of Tomska standing next to me that's framed on my wall. No, no way.
Thus.
Fuck's sake. But yeah, TillySuperDog.
Yep.
Back to the name.
Hello. Yeah.
You know, it's a cool name. I think you should I mean, if you really want to, you could just like go down to TillySD. But that's completely your choice. Is your name just Tilly on Twitter? Or is it Tilly? Oh, it's Tilly Megacon. Oh, I asked you if you're going Megacon London before the podcast, and you literally have Tilly soon Megacon London.
Literally, I added it to my Instagram name as well because I was like, Instagram is where most of the cosplayers are, and people were like, oh, are you going to this convention? You going to this convention? Why don't we just all put it in our usernames? Like, people do it for Twitter. Why not Instagram? So I did it to Instagram as well. So if people ask me, I'm just like, you look at my profile?
Me when I changed my Snapchat name to Charlie Megacon London. I don't even use Snapchat. I think I've just like kept a streak with somebody because I don't want to lose it, and that's it. Like, that's the only use of Snapchat. I log on, send a picture, and log off. I haven't messaged anyone on there in about like, I don't know, like maybe like half a year, something close to that.
I started using Snapchat a bit more near the end of last year. Like, not as much as I used to want to. The reason I didn't is because I had a good few people that I either could not give a shit about, or they couldn't give a shit about me from like secondary school or sixth form. But because I was still in sixth form, if I deleted them, there was the chance of them bringing it up and being like, why aren't you added on Snapchat anymore? And I can't face that confrontation.
That's what
being
happened
like,
to me in secondary school.
because I don't like you. How about that?
I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, you literally bullied me. Get fucked. So yeah, I've got rid of all those bad people on Snapchat. So now when I actually want to, I can put something on my story, send someone a message. I've got quite a few streaks. My max one is on like 800 days.
As you should, queen. Slay queen.
Slay queen. Go on, pop off.
Pop off. Slay. Slay.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I get you though. I did the same thing in like secondary school where I removed a few people and they were like, oh, you removed me on Snapchat. I'm like, yeah, because I don't want to see you at school, so why would I want to interact with you outside of school? I'm very straight with how I talk to people. I kind of have always been since I was 16.
Very straight.
Oh my bad. No, I didn't mean like that. Whoa, I mean I am, but I didn't mean like that. just go back to the slay. Any situation, it's like, what do I say? Slay.
Yes.
We mentioned a few times, or you mentioned a few times that you're a cosplayer, which is pretty cool. So you're okay. You've revealed your age publicly, right?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Okay, so you're 26.
Fully grown adult. I'm definitely not in my a house with my parents that could bust through my door any minute.
Did you not tell them you're recording a podcast?
No, I never tell them when I'm doing stuff. Why? And then they just bust in and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll put myself on mute and talk to you. Yeah, no, I don't. Like, when I do content in my room, I close my door, so it's like I can hear when they come in, because if I keep my door open, I'll just see them and I'll be like, just gave me a fucking heart attack. But no, if they open my door, I can hear them. At least I should. But I am apparently quite loud when I'm just gaming and stuff. Because my mum has definitely come in my room multiple times to be like, shut up, you're too loud. Like,
I just get the message from my dad to me.
Oh no, my mum just doesn't. She's messaged me a couple times for things, being like, food's here, you want food, what do you want? But most of the time, so she comes in here. I don't know if people actually notice, but like, basically my setup is under a loft bed. I have a desk under a loft bed, and what the camera sees is the wall behind me, and I'm looking out to the rest of my room, and my door is to my left. So I see someone coming around the front, so I'll look to the left and presume that people will see me on the camera. But then most of the time when she does come in, it's like she comes in to say goodnight, and we're still doing like the thing of like, oh, little kiss goodnight, and sometimes I'm just like, I can't bother to get up, I'm kind of in the middle of something, so I kind of just lean off the camera and kiss her goodnight. So I kind of just hope that chat or whoever I'm in VC with get the point that I'm being interrupted.
That's sweet.
Give me a second.
That's sweet.
It is. My mum cares too much about me.
That's a bad thing now, yeah?
It is. It's a bit above moderate level. But even then, there's so many people that I've known that their parents care way too much about them, but not in like a loving way, in like a, I don't know, I guess it's a traditional way, because I grew up in, I'm still growing up in such, a more diverse area as such, so you have people with more traditional backgrounds, so stereotypically, they are known for having strict parents which don't let them go out, don't do that, this and that. So my mum's not like that, but I feel like it might have had an influence on her, because I hear other people and they're just like, oh yeah, my mum texts me like every now and again. Yeah, she just let me go out. I have to like text my mum when I'm coming home, when if just all the time. I have to text her all the time, giving her updates, which it's fine, I understand, but also like, I'm 19.
So now,
Mom,
let me be free. Slay. Sorry. Okay. I get you though. I used to be the same. Like when I was even when I like kind of turned 16, I was like I'd go to like the cinema and my mom was always messaging me like, oh, let me know when, like tell me when the movie is, blah 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 blah. But now it's like, you know, like I kind of just freeball it. Like I'll message her if I need to, but she trusts me enough to like if I'm gonna be home late, I guess just out of courtesy, I'll message her saying like, oh, I'm gonna be home a bit. Let's say like I go to get a haircut, right, and then I decide last minute that I want to end up going to watch a movie. This has never happened before. Such a shitty example is if she's expecting me home. So like I'd be like, okay, yeah, like, oh, you know, decided to go watch a movie, won't be home till later. It's that's when I'll message her when she out. Because then like one day, for example, right, I was getting a train home and the train got cancelled. I got delayed by like 30 minutes, but the train station I was at, I didn't have service. I normally do, but I just didn't have service on this day. And it got delayed, sorry, about like 20 minutes. And I didn't message her. And she wasn't panicking, but like when I got home, she's like, oh, I was just about to message you. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like she knew either I don't have, but it's like kind of giving me a time frame of like, if I don't message her saying, yo, I'm gonna be late or whatever. So I said, oh, I'll call you when like I get off the train. And like 30 minutes later, I still haven't called her. So she's like, oh, you know,
yes, he's dead.
Well, no, you know, not that far. But like, you know, she's like, oh, she wasn't like panicking or worrying, but she's like, oh, I was just about to call you because like this thing. I was like, yeah, it's fine. Like I just didn't have any service, so calling me would have been pointless anyways. So.
Yeah. It's like going out. I have to be like, I'm going out this place. I'm going out at this time. I'm going out with these people. We're chill. Like I have to give her like the what, where, how bullshit, just so she can be like, okay, good to know.
I guess you're still under her roof anyway, so
yeah,
that's part of it.
Get me out of this shit. Oh no, I'm joking.
I guess I've just made it a habit just to tell her anyway. It's like if I'm going out, she'll be like, "Where are you going?" And not in a way of like, "Tell me where you're going." If I turn around and say like, "I'm just going out," she'll, okay. But I just tell her anyways, like, you know, like for instance, MegaCon. I said, "Oh, like I'm going to MegaCon." She's like, "Oh, so you'll be home late." I said, "I'm not really sure. Depends if I go for a drink afterwards." I said, "If I go for a drink, I'll let you know." But it's just habit to just tell her anyways. I think so. I don't need to give like in-depth details of who I'm drinking with, who I'm, that kind of jazz. So, but that's just me.
I'm forgetful, so that doesn't help.
Oh no, see, I'm not. Well, I kind of depends. It depends if I. But sometimes I just don't feel like messaging. Sometimes I can't be bothered. It's like, you know.
What if you have too many drinks? Yeah. That's the excuse.
No, I see. I limit myself. I never get blackout drunk. Never, and I never will. There will never be too many drinks for me.
You've jinxed it. You've now jinxed it.
No, I haven't, because I know when to cap myself. I'm fully I have self-control.
Where's the fun in that?
What do you mean? There is loads of fun in that. I like to be in full control every single time.
I can't say much. When I've fun drinking, it's like I've got to the point where I'm definitely like drunk, but I don't know what type of drunk I am, because you have like emotional drunk, you have like, what's the other drunks? Angry drunk?
Yeah, there's like talkative, very social drunk.
Yeah, I think I'm like
Silent
loopy. I'm like a loopy drunk. Like I'm a little giggly when I get
goofy,
too
a little goofy
much.
goober.
Little goofy goober. That's me. As I watch as the fucking SpongeBob gif is still there in our chat.
You were taking ages. I had to send it. Me when I'm
just watching it be sad at me on my screen.
Me when I've had a glass of wine and become a little goofy goober.
No, yeah, I get a little giddy. I forgot what the point I was making about it is now.
We were just talking about drinking. In all honesty, we kind of just all over the place with this.
Oh yes,
there's no set talk.
Yes, this is what happens all the time. I go on a tangent and I'm like, what was I originally gonna say? No, I was gonna say, I just talked about that and I forgot again. Yeah, I have a shit memory.
It's fine. I mean, this is fun, just having a conversation, not even specifically about you, just having just a random chat.
Little what's it called? Oh God, brain.
I honestly might just title this podcast TillySuperDog Waffling Away.
Waffle podcast.
Because I was going to name it like cosplays and Ubisoft partner, but they aren't really going to be prominent topics. there's like, you know,
not anymore.
I don't want to clickbait it. This genuinely might just be called like Waffling Away. So a random waffle. Yeah,
but I feel like if you call it a waffle podcast, people are going to be like, oh, this is going to be boring then, I'm not going to watch.
No, I'll call it that then. I'll call it Ubisoft and bloody thing. I know, I'll figure something out.
Clickbait, come on.
Click through
rate.
TillySuperDog, how she nearly died 15 times.
Oh my god, so true. What was I gonna say? It was something about drinking.
How you're a silly, goofy
drink.
drunk.
Yes, okay. This is what I have to do. I have to go like down my fault path. My point is that like I haven't blacked out at all. Like I've drunk enough where I'm like, haha, I'm swaying and this is fun times. But like I am pretty conscious. That's the word. Yeah. I'm pretty conscious when I'm drunk. Like I can tell what's going on. If something's happening, I'm like I'm on it. I can tell. I can help. Like example when first time clubbing on Halloween, and like that was when I was swaying and I could not. The only reason I was staying upright is because there was people around us and like I kept bouncing off them. Like it was fun, but we made friends with like another group of girls, and some guy came over and was trying to make moves, and I was like, is she okay? Is everything okay? We good? Cool. Like I'll be that person, someone to help the group. I'll be the responsible person as such. But I'll still
designated
have a drink.
Driver without the driving part.
Exactly, because I'm a passenger princess.
And you were also drinking, so you shouldn't drink and drive. No drinking and driving.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, the majority of the time I've gone out drinking. Like I don't go clubbing or anything. Never have been. Probably I don't know. Maybe I will one day. It depends on like I go to like TwitchCon and they're going out clubbing or whatever. But I tend to like when I go for a drink, I tend to go with my girlfriend or like my girlfriend and our mates or whatever. So like I sober up like I'll be drinking, and then when we go to leave, I'll sober up pretty quickly because I'm with her. So it's just like a kind of like a I don't know. It's not even called flight or fight because that makes no sense. It's like it's just a response that like my brain has. Like we'll be drinking, having fun, and then as soon as it's time to leave and I have to get her home, I'll just instantly sober up because that's just how I am, I guess. So which is a good thing. But then when I go out with my dad, that's a different story. That's a very different story. I do not sober up and I drink a bit more. So I guess it's because I limit myself a lot better when I'm like with my girlfriend. But I've been like drinking with my dad, and like once I've said this story on stream. We went out to play. We were playing pool and we were drinking, and we're Guinness drinkers. I mean, because he's full Irish, so very stereotypical, but it's true. So we're Guinness drinkers. But one day we went out and it's too hot. It was summer last year and it was so hot. So we decided to have cider. Right? I used to drink cider. And I used to like cider. I can't think of cider without feeling sick now. Like a bit of an exaggeration. Point is, we ended up having like 25 rounds each of cider.
Jeez, okay.
That was not. The next day we went to go watch the snooker together. We did not go and watch the snooker together the next day. I have never seen my dad ill from drinking. He like some of the stories he has with drinking. He's a very crazy man. But 25 rounds of juice. We did not. Yeah, I wasn't blackout. I was still in control, but I was in and out a little bit. So that was fun. That's like, I guess that's like the closest I've ever been, really.
So much fun.
It's all part of the past, all right.
Part of the experience.
Exactly.
Got ourselves into it.
But cosplaying, how did you get into cosplay?
Jump away from it.
Well, that was meant to be the original question when I asked about your age. So...
Oh, asking my age was an actual question. I thought it was just.
No, I knew your age. I was just checking to like make sure it was public, and then so you're 19. How long have you been doing cosplay for?
I've been doing cosplaying since 2018. So that would be mathsing right now. There is, hold on, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yes, this would be like my 6th year cosplaying. I started cosplaying, I think, about like, hold on, years and numbers aren't working right now. Oh, come on, brain. Okay, how many years? That's like years ago. That was 6, 19 minus 6, 13. So I was doing cosplaying about a year or two after getting social media. There we go. I got there in the end.
It's fine. There's no rush.
Yeah, but no, 2018. So from what I remember, it was just on the YouTubes, and I'm pretty sure it was probably from a show called Miraculous. I got introduced to Miraculous in primary school from a friend, so I was watching that, and then a video popped up on YouTube from the creators 86 Floor, which do cosplay music videos, and they did a Miraculous cosplay music video. So I watched that, and then I watched more of their content, and then it kind of spiraled from there, watching more cosplay YouTube content, and then finding out about it, and then I went to my first convention in 2018.
What was that? What convention?
What was that? MCM London. I grew up on MCM London, and it's absolutely devastating at the state it is now, because it's very different. MCM London originally, it was so chill, it was so laid back. My first like 2 conventions, I'd say 1 or 2 conventions, I had to drag my dad along because I was so young. I specifically remember my dad wanted to have a break, so he went to like, I think it was probably like a bar or something, like just next to the convention, because you have the whole outside area that's kind of blocked off. Yeah, he wanted to have a rest in there, like on the other side. But at that like almost exact moment, I'm pretty sure I saw on like Instagram or something that the 8th floor were filming on the opposite side. So I was like, I'm just gonna be over here, see you in like 10 minutes. So I go over and I see them, and then I film with them. Handy dandy, dad comes find me. Cool. The next convention, I was in a Ladybug cosplay at the time as well, by the way. But the next convention, I go in my revamped. It was like the first revamp of many. My revamped Ladybug cosplay, and I find the 8th floor again, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're Tilly, like, oh, we recognize you from our comments." And I was like, oh cool. And they was like, oh, we didn't recognize you last time, we would have totally said hi. And I was like, this is everything, like,
that's so cool.
Crazy. First recognition, and it was by the 86th floor. Crazy.
So you're gonna hate me. Who's the 86th floor?
Oh, it's understand. People that aren't in the cosplay community, like, they have 1 million subscribers, but if you're not in the community, you probably wouldn't have a clue.
Oh, so they're just big in the cosplay community.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, you have your little niche,
yeah,
and you love those creators, but anyone that looks at, like, just sees their name on a list, they'll be like, oh, who's that? Like, a good example
like that, but at the moment, like, you know, it sounds like they're cool because, you know, the way they reacted to you, I just didn't know who they were. Not in an ego way either. I'm just, you know, not. I can't know everyone in the world.
True. A good example of people just being blissfully unaware is, I think it was like the Streamer Awards or something like that, where it was like Iron Mouse won Streamer of the Year or something like that, and everyone was like, who's Iron Mouse? Who's Iron Mouse? And obviously I know who Iron Mouse is, but like, people are just so ignorant, and I'm like, obviously they're a big creator, they're on a list for the creator of the year. Just because you don't know who they are doesn't mean that they're not big and like they have good content. But yeah, going back to,
if they won it, they have to be like somewhat known.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the list was like Iron Mouse, Quackity, and 3 other people that I don't know, but I'll still be like, congratulations if they won, which they didn't. But you know, going back to the point at hand, 8th floor, as I said, they do cosplay music videos, which is basically just the way that they do it is they go to a convention, they'll film people individually, in duos, in a group, in their cosplays, and they do like a little action or a little pose, and then they'll film that, and then they'll just put them together in like a little stylistic music video with music over the top, and then bam, there's your cosplay music video. And yeah, they've been doing it for a good while before I found out who they were as well, so they've been going for a while, but
Oh yeah, the 86. I'm looking at the 86 for Cosplay Revolutions, but I can't be right, can it?
Cosplay Revolutions, I think that's the
that's their
second channel.
That's their second channel.
Yeah, the first one I think is Cosplaying Cons, if I remember correctly.
Because I searched the 86 one and clicked on Miraculous Ladybug Reactions, so it's just the first thing that popped up. So I thought it was going to be you. Oh yeah, the 86 for Cosplaying Cons, yeah, I see.
Yeah, the second channel is more for like reactions and stuff like that. But no, it's kind of sad now, because we're in this stage of the 2 original members were Osh and Miranda, and they've adapted and had new people, they've lost people and all that, but we're in this stage now where Miranda's gone, which is like the co-owner, as I said, and literally announced like yesterday or the day before one of the other members has left. So at the moment I think it's 3 people on the team, which usually it's like 5.
Oh, okay.
So we're in this stage right now where this is what I'm thinking personally, I don't know what anyone else is thinking, but I'm just like, either they're just slowing down, or they're going to recruit people soon, or this is the end of the 86th floor as we know it. Because
so every single possibility ever.
every possibility ever, but like at the moment it's just Osh going to conventions. So like the past like 2 and the MegaCon as well, it's just Osh there. So it's like a little, it's him by himself, which the inside joke is like, oh, we can never find Osh. We can never find Osh, guys. And then usually there's the rest of the team like put on social media, oh, we're here, we're doing this. But it feels off now that Miranda's gone. I think it was Beth, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna double check just so I don't have it wrong.
I guess you gotta kind of respect it though,
yes.
right? Because like it's a lot of dedication to go to like every single convention ever. Like,
Yeah,
there's so many, especially like, and that's just England alone, you know, that I'm speaking. You know what, there's like 2 or 3 Insomnias a year, there's like multiple ComicCons a year, you know, MegaCon, or like I mean, and that's naming the absolute bare minimum.
yeah,
So,
no, there's a lot of conventions. I think it would be impossible to actually go to every convention. They try their best to go to as many of the big ones as possible. But yeah, having the team just whittle down, it's kind of scary in a sense. Like, it's different and we don't know what the future holds because they've cut down on their content flow as well. So it feels something's up. I'll probably ask Osh over the weekend if I find him, so I can either start crying or stop worrying. But yeah, they have definitely been part of my inspiration, especially because also I have done some cosplay music videos of my own. They are the reason that I bought a bloody gimbal. But yeah, they have started my cosplay career as such.
I mean, I saw you at AJX. I was gonna come over and say hi, but then I was like, and then I got scared and didn't. I don't know why I got scared, but I just got scared and I ended up not coming over and saying hi. But it's fine, you know. Like maybe if we bump into each other, then we bump into each other over the weekend. But you know, we'll see.
That never happens. That never happens. EGX is small compared to what MegaCon is probably gonna be. It's very hard to just bump into people on like at a convention.
Wait,
It either has to be like
massive?
It's not really, because I had a look at the map and it's only like 4 halls of the whole XL, which
What's
is actually
ComicCon
really
normally?
small. ComicCon's the whole of the XL, like
Not the whole thing.
It is.
Is that actually?
ComicCon is so big, it is the whole of the XL.
I've walked ComicCon twice before, so I that's a lot of steps. Then it doesn't feel like it when you're there, I guess, because you kind of just get lost in it, you know.
No, and somehow, even though they have the whole of the XL, MCM still oversells tickets for goddamn ComicCon. Like, why do you need to oversell? You've already like got
Yeah, they're a bit
maximum
expensive.
people. It makes no sense. But I was honestly surprised when I found out the MegaCon was only going to be like a quarter, if that, of the XL, because I thought MegaCon was bigger, but at the same time, MegaCon only started last year or the year before.
And now it's a mix of all like the different ones. So
Yeah, but as I said, also DragCon's going on at the same time, a little bit further down, but they also don't have like the whole of the XL. They have just about as much space as we do in a different set of halls, which also surprised me because DragCon's quite big. I've wanted to go to it, but I found out it's on the same day, and it's kind of hard to do a con each day.
So
yeah.
are you doing MegaCon twice or only once? Like this
What is in like
weekend?
the different cities?
No, sorry, this weekend. Yeah. Are you going like both days or?
Yeah, I'm gonna be both days.
And then one day cosplay and one day not.
Nope, all cosplay.
Oh, same cosplay?
No. I'm a person that usually my setup is always go every day if possible and different cosplay each day. And I'm very much known for just not repeating my cosplays. Not on purpose, it's because I just get interested on new things. But I have broken that little stereotype as such for myself. Is this convention I am doing Kaiser, which is probably who you saw me as at EGX, and Angel Dust. That's from League and that's from Has-Been Hotel. The Sunday I'm also planning to be in the Cosplay Masquerade, which is basically a competition. And I'm not feeling great about it, I won't lie about it. My costume is rough around the edges and I have not practiced enough for my performance, but we are gonna lay pain away.
You'll be fine.
This is fine.
I'm watching the cosplay at MCM Comic Con Birmingham 2023 and I feel like I've just seen you pop up. Is that you?
Was it Rosalina? If it was Rosalina, Selena, then it would have been me.
It's you. I've just seen you pop up. That's crazy timing.
Yeah.
I'm watching through it just to get like a rough idea of like who they are and stuff, and just I guess it's just cool. I love seeing all the cosplayers. Like when I went to ComicCon 2022, I got like a lot of pictures with cosplayers, like a crap ton. But then I just didn't this year. I don't know. This year I kind of just walked around, and you know, there's one of the main reasons I go to ComicCon is because like somebody who I bought on Midweek MC in the past called Mr. Mystery. He has a booth there all the time, and yeah, he's just a great guy. So I always love to just go and see him. It's one of the main reasons I kind of get tickets, and I'm like, yeah, I might as well just do the experience at the same time, you know. Which I agree.
I love
it's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. Thankfully, I am in this part like where MCM's like, yes, we think you deserve the creator pass, so here's a free ticket. Which I'm like, great, perfect. I don't have to spend fucking what, 90 quid now for a weekend ticket? Because goddamn, I would not be going if I had to pay that every time. I'll get into that rant in a second, but I always find it very funny when I look back on people's like stories and stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god, I recognize that person. I recognize that person. It's like, these people were taking pictures together, but they have no clue who each other are, but I know both of them. It's like, damn, it's a small world, ain't it?
Yeah.
I was gonna start ranting about how much I definitely love MCM, because I don't wanna start saying I hate MCM just yet. I'm on my last legs with MCM at the moment, so I don't want to really slander them just yet in case I need the creator pass again. Because I wouldn't have a clue how much they actually research the people that they give the creator passes to.
Like, they rejected me, so you know they got to do a bit of research.
Yeah, MCM is so like tainted. It's such a tainted company now. They have oversold tickets. The security are not the best. It's so.
I walked through without getting my bag searched this year.
Yeah, no, it's honestly horrible. And although, as I said, I'm able to get these free tickets now, I don't want to endorse this behavior. So I feel like I'm trying to not go to any MCMs this year. That's my goal. But if I was to go to one MCM this year, it'll be MCM London May, because May always seems to have the best vibes out of them. It used to be the Birmingham one, but the one that just went, that one's off.
Can you explain that? Like, what do you mean?
So MCM May is the only MCM that they have that's like in warm weather as such.
Yeah, so that doesn't that make cosplaying harder, you'd think?
It does, but with the sun, it kind of makes everyone a bit more happier, and it feels vibes. Something actually that's different from the October one, they have a stage outside, so there's usually live music.
Okay.
The only issue with that though is that people can't hear each other, but it boosts the mood. Whereas like October, it's not that, and because it's cold, people usually are inside, so it's more cramped inside, and it's just a bit dreary. And then MCM Birmingham that just went, there used to be 2 MCM Birminghams a year, but now there's only 1. And this time they changed it from the end, like the middle of November to the beginning of December, which didn't work with a lot of people, and made it very Christmassy, which the Christmas vibes were nice, but it didn't help that they changed which side of the NEC it was. From what I heard, it like way back when, before even I was at MCM Birmingham, it used to be where it was the one just gone, which is on like the lake side, the one that's nearest to the lake, nearest to the train station. That's where it was, the one just gone, and apparently where it was ages ago. The one that I'm used to is on the other side, where you have to go over the skywalk and that. But I like that side more, because especially considering this convention's in a cold part of the year, no one wants to go outside to the lake, so that's not good for cosplayers to get photos. Whereas when it used to be on the other side, we had all like the extra like corridor space to do like content and stuff, so it felt off, because this was the first time we experienced it on the lakeside, which it's fun to have a change every now and again, but it just didn't feel right. And it's not just me,
when it's like that, not when it's not when it's like a Tilly change.
Most of the time when it's like a hall change, it's probably because the organizers didn't have access to the other halls, or like it was too late. That's what was rumored to have happened with Insomnia. I think the one just gone, because Insomnia is usually in August apparently, but the one just gone was in September. So from what I heard, apparently it's because they tried to book old dates, but all the halls were filled up. So that's how the cookie crumbles.
Sadly. I mean, I've only been to one. So, like, in 2018, I went to Insomnia. That was my first ever convention was in 2018 also. And it was Insomnia Birmingham in August. That is, like, the only other time I've been. I'm going again this year. I have the hotel booked. I have the train tickets booked. I got rejected from Creator, which is kind of sad. I honestly feel like under the podcast saying there was I don't know why I thought there was a chance, but, you know, oh well. But I'm going to buy a ticket anyways. I think I might honestly... we have plans. I'm going to go one of the days and then just, like, chill with AJX on the other day, but we'll see which day is which. But all in all, I'm kind of excited for it. But yeah, I've been to ComicCon. I went to DesignerCon back in 2022, which I mean, that's how I met Mr. Mystery, so it worked out, but I'm pretty sure it was an NFT convention, looking back on it. So it's kind of funny. I mean, there were some cool people there. Like, we bought some cool stuff, and there were just, like, you know, like Comic-Con vibe booths, but in the end, the biggest stage was about NFTs. So I was like, oh, okay then. But, you know, it was fine. And then, you know, Comic-Con and stuff like that, and MegaCon I'm going to. But I'm looking to go to more hopefully this year. But I get what you mean about not wanting to go to them. So, and we have a title, kind of. So that's cool. You know, honest opinion on conventions. There we go. TillySuperDog. So, what is your
getting real?
What is your favorite cosplay you've ever done, and why?
Ever done? Oh,
What?
It's hard to pick a favorite ever.
We don't have to pick. What do you mean? Okay, you don't. Well, okay. You don't have to pick one favorite. I'll give you a leniency of 3.
Of 3, top 3.
Does that help?
I guess.
Do you know who you should cosplay as?
Oh God, what?
Deadpool.
No.
Why?
Okay? From the cosplays you've seen me do, you really think Deadpool is gonna work with my you know, my favorites? You know?
Would that not be funny though? Like, going to a convention, everyone's expecting you just rock up as Deadpool, and they're like, "What the fuck? Why are you Deadpool?"
I'd be like, Tilly, I swear you said you hated Marvel. It's like,
yeah,
I know.
That's what would make it funny. No.
But then I have to like use up one of my days wearing Deadpool.
True. Yeah, that's true.
That's precious cosplay time, and I'm wearing fucking Deadpool.
That's funny. It's funny.
Deadpool's cool, but yeah, my cosplays are mostly pretty girls, pretty princess girls. I've done a couple male cosplays, to be fair. They felt a bit
Yeah, I get you.
Like, I'm not built for male cosplays. I am short as fuck and thick as fuck and don't have the bone structure, so it's hard to pass as a man.
So, top 3?
Damn, I thought I could distract you. Anyway.
No. I'm determined.
I think I'm gonna have to take into account which ones I've reworn, because obviously if I've reworn it, then yeah, I love it. Yeah.
So like Ladybug, that's one. Well, you rewore it.
I think Ladybug's the one I've reworn the most, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Like, I love her now. She's been a disaster. Like, I've had the wig's been restyled completely. My makeup choice has changed completely. The suit has actually been the exact same since 2018. I've never changed it.
Oh.
Probably should, because it looks very flat. And I've probably fucked up the shoe area, but it's fine. It still fits and it works. It will live. But no, I wouldn't really put it my top 3. I think top 3 definite off the top of my head would be Shigo. I've worn Shigo twice or 3 times, I believe. I just specifically Shigo because I went to Secret Con, which is a con specifically for photographers and cosplayers to get content, not more of like enjoying the experience. It's literally just a content con in a special location, like in this instance it was in a prison. So we were taking photos in a prison, and when I was in Shigo, I had at least 3 people say to me, "Are you a model?" And I was just like, "No, but I guess I've thought about it."
Okay.
So I guess Shigo just has some type of power that makes me just feel badass and look badass. So I guess she would be my top 3. And also she's been my profile picture for a good like 2 years. Saying that though, I have thought about changing it. God forbid. Maybe by the time this comes out, I've changed the profile picture. But for now, it's Shigo.
Well.
Another one that comes to mind would be Akali from KDA. I've almost cosplayed all of KDA, but I'd say Akali in particular because I've cosplayed her multiple times for one. I'm the Akali in our KDA group that we do every now and again. Also, like, I particularly like the way I've done her wig as such. Like, I've styled it because ponytail wigs are a pain. Like, hers isn't even the hardest ponytail wig, but like spikes in the back, spikes in the front. Can't be asked to deal with the hairline because it looks fine the way it is. I'm gonna leave it until it becomes an issue. Like, it's iconic, and especially when we're in a group, which it will be coming back for Insomnia. Spoiler alert, except not spoiler alert because we've already announced it.
Yeah,
crazy.
I was great. Sorry.
No.
Is it still too early? Is it still too early to?
It's too early.
When are we gonna do that?
We'll have to do a special finale with Crazy, okay?
Okay, cool. I got it. Thank you. Thank you for giving that option to do so. Yeah, she's special. She's special. I've almost done all of KDA. I just need to do Seraphine. The only reason I haven't done Seraphine is because I was putting off doing her wig, but now that I have done Kaiser's wig, I'm reworking it almost as we speak for the weekend. But once that's done, I will work on Seraphine's wig, and then I will have the complete KDA all out. So technically, you could make your own like card game of just you as cosplayers.
Collect all the KDAs.
TillySuperDog version edition. TillySuperDog edition. There we go.
We have Tilly Kaiser. We have Tilly Akali.
No, Tilly Kaiser dog. Tilly Akali dog. Don't forget the dog part. So
yes,
you're Tilly Super Kaiser. No. I think the middle one is probably better. You didn't go to you don't go to TwitchCon, do you?
No, I haven't been to a TwitchCon yet.
How comes? I know like it's not a cosplay convention, but how comes?
I love how you've moved off and I haven't even said the third one yet.
Oh, sorry, you haven't, have you? My bad. Sorry.
Who's moving on now?
No, sorry. You've named like so many now. I lost track.
You brought up Ladybug and then I brought up 2, okay?
Okay, yes, sorry. I counted, my bad. I counted my one as the third. I shouldn't have. I'm so sorry.
How dare
Please
you?
forgive me. Right, go on. What's your third? Ladybug.
I think... No, just to spite you. It's Ladybug. I think it's actually Rosalina, even though she's so like recent.
That was a good one, to be fair.
I loved it. Like the wig, I was.
It's also one of the only ones I recognised.
I dreaded the wig at first, but I actually little fun fact: the wig it was originally my Elsa cosplay wig that I completely changed.
How comes?
I didn't. Elsa's cool, Elsa's cool, but I don't love it that much. But then also, I do have another wig already, like from other things that would work for Elsa. So if I really wanted to, I could use that. But I'll probably end up selling my Elsa cosplay because it was off AliExpress, so it's not the best, and like
yeah,
I don't see myself cosplaying Elsa again. It was cool when it happened and it looked slay at the time, but not anymore. So I was gonna buy a different wig for Rosalina, but then I was like, I have this wig I just kind of left alone, so I might as well rework it. And when I did, I loved it. I love that wig. It needs to be crisped up for the next time I wear it, because like, the spikes have decided to become more spikes. But yeah, loved the wig. The outfit is it's like what I wanted it to be, because like it's not like Peach and Daisy where it's a ball gown. It's more of like a wedding dress. I guess
what you mean. I see. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's just a different type beat. Like I don't know. It's just different.
It's still princess. It's still giving queen princess vibes.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it conforms to the body well enough. I did break like the sort of corset lace at the back, so I need to fix that. I like how it fits on my body. It's very comfortable. The only issue is that I can't lift my arms properly. It happens. I guess the other issue is that one of my eyes is covered, and guess what? It's my good eye. My other eye is short-sighted. So
Oh.
everything was blurry when I was wearing that cosplay, and I had to keep lifting up the fringe. So it definitely has its issues, but I liked how I looked in it so much that I could look past these issues.
Yeah,
So I guess that would be why it's a top 3, and also potentially will be my new profile picture.
Oh, I mean, when I saw it in the video, I thought it was pretty cool. So looks out. I know cosplays are really cool. They're interesting. I see so many like different ones, and like so this is gonna be a bit of a silly question, but I'm asking it anyways. So with the cosplays, I'm assuming you make the stuff, right?
Not necessarily.
Like, okay, so you're I've forgotten the name. The one with the like the rocket launcher. If it's not a rocket launcher. Is it a rocket launcher? Your profile picture, that one.
Yeah, Jinx.
Yeah, Jinx. So like
she has a rocket launcher, yes.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Okay, cool. So what's that like? So how did that whole cosplay work? Did you buy it? Did you make it? What's the steps there?
So most of my cosplays are bought. I have made a few, but Jinx in particular, I bought the outfit from a cosplay website called Mike Costumes. They're known for pretty good quality, a lot of different cosplays. Yeah, I bought that, bought the wig, had to style it a little bit, need to restyle it or anything. But the props, yeah, I made the props. I do plan on getting a video at some point of my like tutorial as such on how I made them.
Yeah.
Because they're definitely a bit tricky to make. The one I've made all of her props, I'm pretty sure. She has her bazooka, which is called Fishbones. She has
the one
machine.
I'm on about.
Yeah. She has the machine gun called Pow Pow, which at the time did spin, and then I broke it before I did my performance, which was why I was really sad.
Oh.
I made her little handgun ages ago called Zap Zap, and I've made her little like grenade bomb called Chomper. So yeah, I've made all her props. I just kind of need to crisp everything back up before I do her again. I definitely would love to do her again. She's great. Loved her.
Do you like Borderlands?
Borderlands one of those things where I'm like, I want to get into it. I have some of the games. I've just never played them. So.
Maya the Siren could be a cool cosplay.
Which one?
Maya the Siren. She was my main character on Borderlands too. So I don't know. It's just something that came to mind when Kazoo and I just suggested a male cosplay. So I was thinking, well, it could be a cool female, and I reckon Maya the Siren. You don't really see anyone cosplay as her, so I think it could be cool.
Gonna look it up. Oh yes, I've seen her before.
Have you?
I've seen. The only reason I know this character is because I know someone who's cosplayed this character ages ago.
I've never seen it. If I was to ever cosplay someone, if like I could have like the perfect build for the character, my second favorite one was like Krieg the Psycho. What's the actual name? It's Krieg the Psycho. I definitely do not have that build. I am far from that build. If I had it, that'd be my dream cosplay, I guess, if I was to ever do it.
I get you. Yeah, that's why most people like are put off of a cosplay. Like, I have too much of a different build than this cosplay. I wouldn't feel comfortable, which is totally understandable.
Yeah, fair enough though. They're sick cosplay choices.
Do you want to go back to that point that you is going to go on to?
Oh, TwitchCon, yeah. I was just going to say, how comes you've never been to a TwitchCon? Is it because it's outside of England?
Basically, what was it? The first one I actually knew about was... Oh, which country was it? I don't think it was the one just gone. It was one before that.
So France was this year. Last year was
Amsterdam. Amsterdam. I've remembered. That was the Netherlands. I think I just wasn't Amsterdam. I wasn't aware of it enough to be like, I guess I'm going to this. Which is a bit upsetting because a good few people went to that one. And then, what was the last one you said? Well, not just went.
That was Paris.
I didn't go to that one. I think no.
France. Boo.
Boo, France. No, it wasn't that. I think it was because they announced that one a bit too late for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go plan a whole trip to France. I probably would have also, but like a lot of my friends for that one as well just didn't go to. So at the moment, I'm hoping that they announce it early enough. And obviously, I would love. At the moment, I would obviously love it to be in the UK because it will most likely be in London, which is easy for me.
It would be, yeah. But
it is very likely that it's going to be in Spain, and I wouldn't mind that. It would be cool for it to be in Spain. I just don't know if I would really want to go and just blow a bunch of money to go to Spain for this event. You know, like it's one of those events where what I've seen of it, it's not something I go out of my way to go to. The only reason I would go is if it's close enough and if I know people to go with. The American TwitchCons though, those look those look way more fun, like I've seen. Obviously that is way too expensive to go to America.
Exactly. I want to go to TwitchCon again. I'm hoping it's in London. It's either going to be London or Barcelona. Oh, sorry, not Barcelona. London or wait, is it Madrid?
Madrid?
Yeah, Madrid. Yeah. It'll either be London or Madrid, I reckon. And then we could also just be wrong and it'll be Belgium. Who knows? Like,
yeah, they'll just be like, "Fuck everyone, we're going to
we're going to
Paris. Somewhere else." Yeah, we heard you love the French guys. Let's go to Paris.
The thing about Paris though was like it was easy because I left my house at 4 a.m. in the morning, got the Eurostar at 6 a.m. We got an Uber to the Eurostar for like £25. Got the Eurostar at 6 a.m. Got to France at 9 a.m. local time. Did TwitchCon. Got back to the train station. Like got back on the Eurostar at 8 p.m. Got home at 10 p.m. and then got got trains back home. Like I was able to do a round trip, which I mean this year I want to stay, which I will. I'll stay in like wherever it is, unless it's XL. I live close enough to the X. Not close. Like I live journeyable the XL to not have to stay there. That makes sense. So
yeah,
we'll see. But I feel like it'd be cool to go to like Spain and everyone go. But then it also just depends on who would go. That's the thing. Like a lot of people went to France, so I reckon a lot of people could go to Spain. But it all depends. I don't know. They should hopefully announce it soon. Who knows? Luck of the draw. They might even announce it in between podcasts. And this section will make absolutely no sense. But this is recorded the week prior.
We can only hope.
So you can't have a go at us if it doesn't make sense because it's not our fault. So.
I'm pretty sure it was like TwitchCon was in like June and they decided to announce it in bloody like March. Like that's what May. That's like 2 months.
It was in July.
It was in July. Still, that's only 3 months.
Yeah. It doesn't make it any better. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was early summer.
Wait, I have the album on my phone. Hold up. It was in 8th. It was early July, so I can see it. It was 8th of July. I went 8th and 9th. Okay. Which is pretty cool. I'm looking at it now. Actually, I got pictures of like CPK. I met up with Pair by 25, Nukri, Tubbo, Quackity. Oh my god, wait. That's looking back on it. I was like, oh man, I missed TwitchCon. I miss it. That's actually pretty cool. I'm looking at the pictures now and it's making me sad. Oh. Look what you've done, Tilly.
What have I done? I didn't bring up the topic.
But yeah, all in all, it was pretty fun, TwitchCon and stuff. So I don't really know where these conversations are going. They're just going somewhere.
We're going on a trip in a famous rocket ship. Let's go through the sky.
That sums up the cosplay section. Yay! Unless you have anything else you wanted to talk about regarding it, or if not, then we'll go on to the next topic.
I don't think so. I've thought good about my cosplayers and I've slagged off MCM. That's all I needed.
I guess the final topic of today then, before we move into the Twitter questions, is regarding Ubisoft partner. Whoa!
I love how you've made the Ubisoft partner such a big thing, like it's its own topic.
Well, I mean, it links in with being a just answer, so...
Okay.
Because Ubisoft... I mean, I like Rainbow Six Siege. That's what I associate Ubisoft with, is Rainbow Six Siege. So when you say...
Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait, really quickly on the cosplay thing, now that I've said it, there's other Duke cosplays would be like... I was like Sledge, and I also have a Negan baseball bat. But I'm a big fan of The Walking Dead, me personally. So, and then also Sledge, Rainbow Six Siege. Anyways, Ubisoft partner, Just Dancer. What is a Ubisoft partner, and why are you
What is a Ubisoft partner? Good question. So at the moment, it's just a title.
Oh,
well, not like properly just a title, because like it doesn't. I haven't done anything with it. Like, it doesn't give me perks. Like, it's not like when you say, "Oh, I'm affiliate with this brand. You guys can use this for this." It's not like that. It's kind of just you're in a group of like-minded creators who love Ubisoft games, and it's like having a little sponsorship page, so you can like sign yourself up to get exclusive stuff. And the only thing that I've used to my advantage with this so far is that I got Just Dance 2024 for free, which was great. I love free shit, so that was great. But yeah, big Just Dancer me. I also on the Ubisoft front, I got into The Crew when the new one came out. I never heard of it before, but I actually do love a good like car game. So when I played that for like the first time, I was like, oh, this is cool. I'll play this all the time now. I haven't really touched it since because I'm bad at keeping keep playing new games and stuff, but I'll have it and I'll play it from time to time. I originally when I think of Ubisoft, I used to just think of Uno, actually.
Oh my god,
Like,
Uno, yeah, of course.
Because Ubisoft is the reason we have the online Uno game. But yeah, I've loved Just Dance. I love it. I have for many years. I wouldn't be able to tell you what year I started loving Just Dance, but I've been playing it since it was on the Wii. So
I've been really looking forward to telling the story I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
So like back in like primary school, maybe year 4, I remember there was like an after school club and it was Just Dance, and I took my Just Dance game in I had on the Wii, and I danced to Katy Perry, California Girls, and it was really real of me to do that.
How pop off king? How real? Stay real.
That was like my one of my only memories really of Just Dance, and I did an absolutely atrocious job. And then I thought I was the absolute shit. So I decided to do like the hardest Michael Jackson one there was, and I remember them stopping it halfway through and telling me I had enough. I was like, okay.
They stopped it halfway through
Because I was just doing that shit.
Oh my god. That's brutal.
I mean, it's a funny memory, and it makes for... this is the only time I've ever told that story, so exclusive TillySuperDog podcast lore. But yeah, no,
that lore.
What is it about? I mean, I lurk in your Just Dance streams a lot. I'll have them on when like editing, for example. I'll just clap them on. It's good also for like music backgrounds, so I listen to editing. It's kind of like a good substitute in post centers. How comes you love it so much? What's the deal with it? Do you know?
What's the deal with this shit, huh?
But like, why, fam? You know?
But why? I don't know particularly. As I said, I always like Just Dance, so like it's fun. I like my music. I like my beeps and boops. Do the dance. A big part of it, I guess, not more like specifically the game, but like the Just Dance community. I could metaphorically go on for ages talking about how much I love them. Like, Just Dance community, I've never seen anything so passionate and positive in a community ever about nothing. No other video game, TV series, I don't know, book, musical could quite compare to this community. I got into the Just Dance community, like the actual Just Dance community. I think it was the end of 2022, near the end of 2022 is when I was actually like getting into the community and started to become a Just Dancer as such. Because before that I would have just played it for fun, but now this is serious business. I do this for a living now.
Life or death, Just Dance. Me when I have to Just Dance to save my life.
Dance or die.
Dance or die. Welcome back to another episode of Dance or Die. Today I'm joined with Tilly-Superdog. What will you be dancing to today, Tilly-Superdog?
I'm gonna dance to Hot and Cold by Katy Perry.
GG's. It's Jover.
You just say it's Jover.
I did.
God.
It's J Prover.
You're on Twitch too much. No, you're on Twitch too much.
It's J Prover. That's
no,
more lore. You don't know.
I don't even know what that one is.
You don't know what the J Prover lore is.
I don't.
Only real ones in my community, which probably isn't going to be. Actually, no, it will be a few. I actually know. Right? No, you have to have like a really distinguished taste to know what J Prover means.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. So I carry on as you were.
it just sounds like a weird way of saying J Hope from BTS or whatever.
No.
Okay.
No.
2022 ended that, got into the Just Dance community, but yeah, they're so loving and including it of everyone. Like, me and multiple people that have like newly come into the community, they've boosted us, they have like loved it, like it's crazy, it's great. Having Just Dance in real life hits different. Like, you think back to nostalgia of playing it with a bunch of people on like the TV for like a party or something, but doing it at like a convention with the community hits different. Like, I don't know if you would have seen it at Insomnia, but the little, like, I don't remember which stage it is, but like the smaller stage that's on like the show floor, they have had a section of the day where they put Just Dance on and they let people come on stage to dance to it. The actual, like, the whole atmosphere of being around that stage is incredible. Like, you have some people sitting down down. But on the sides, not like you have the people on the stage, but the people on the sides are dancing to it too. Like, just everyone is having a try at dancing, and then you'll have loads of people enjoying and watching from the back. And because there's immaculate vibes, and because so many people loved it, there's been times where we've had, like, complaints that people were blocking the walkway because of how many people were trying to watch and enjoy. Like, it's incredible. Wouldn't trade it for the world.
I mean, I don't remember too much from 2018. The most I remember is like I went mainly just to play FIFA 23 earlier, and no, not even 23. God, what was it? It was like FIFA 21, I think. So this one's the PK podcast. If you watch that as well, you'll hear the exact FIFA. I pulled up like pictures and stuff. Essentially, I went to play FIFA, and I remember like it was the first FIFA where Mbappe was playing for PSG. I don't know if you know like if there's much to. I don't know if you're into football or not, but
no.
Essentially, it was just a big flex on my Snapchat story that I got to play FIFA early, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Yeah, like I'm really cool." I was playing
FIFA. Actually, people could give a shit.
Well, back then, obviously, I'm in secondary school at this point. I think I'm like in year 10. All the lads are like waiting for the next FIFA, and all my friend group loves FIFA. So when I'm flexing on my story that I'm playing it early, and I've got like Mbappe and shit, they're like, "Oh my god, no way!" So yeah, I guess it's like I don't know. I guess it's like in your community, if you got to play Just Dance early, for example, people are like, "Oh, that's so cool," you know?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, when I've told like my friends, like people in the community, everyone's just like, "Yeah, everyone should have it early. Like we're all as important to each other." Blah blah blah. Whenever I've like told people like my friendship group that aren't on like social media like I am, they're just like, "Oh, that's cool. Oh, well done. Congratulations." Like it doesn't quite translate to them how big of a deal this kind of is.
Yeah. I mean, I never played I was never doing social media at the time as well, so that's why I like it. That's why I guess it makes more like a bit more shocking as to how I hit so much, I guess, maybe.
Yeah. You're like, "What did you get and I didn't get it?"
Well, I mean, I was just playing the demo, like, and I played it against my brother, who was absolutely shit, and he just took me. Like, he wasn't really like he didn't really get into it. Getting just there. So that's why like I'm looking forward to this year, because I'm going with like a friend. And TwitchCon, I went this year and I wasn't really too into the community I'm into now. So hopefully like next year I'll be more in, or this year, so I'll be more into it. But we'll see. Only time will tell. But yeah. I didn't really have many questions on being a Just Dance, so I just wanted to get your like
cosplaying from Just Dance is built different, you know, because if you tried to cosplay from Just Dance years ago, you'd have to just find normal brightly colored clothing. It would have been quirky, it would have been kind of cool, chill. Cosplaying from Just Dance now, like I didn't know it was I didn't know there was a Just Dance cosplay community. I didn't know that was a thing. But go into that, and the outfits are so bizarre, but like it pushes the cosplay limits in the right ways. Like I've cosplayed Moffigan, which is from one of my favorite dancers. She's in 2 of them actually. She's in Good Ones as she's in Cure for Me, by Charlie XCX and Aurora, I believe. I'm gonna double check that. No, I didn't spell that right. Give me. Yes, Aurora. Just double checking because the word looks different than what it should be.
That's all good.
Yeah, she's in both of them. She's so pretty. I love her. I didn't like making her though. She's one of the few outfits I did make completely from scratch, and the whole thing. Pain and suffering. But also I have to upgrade her because it broke. The costume broke.
What is it with all your costumes bloody broken?
Yeah, I would say it's the things that I make, but some of the bought cosplays are broke as well. But cosplays aren't that sustainable, if surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I guess that like links into Debbie Morales' Twitter question of have you ever cosplayed as a Just Dance coach? If so, which one was your favorite? And I don't know I don't really know much about Just Dance, so I don't know if your answer, if what you've just said answers that already. So that's why I'm asking the question. Sorry, like the person cosplay, are they a coach? Or?
Yes, no, that count that does link. The characters that you see on screen that you're meant to be replicating are called coaches.
Coaches. Oh, okay.
Yes,
so
they're called coaches. Yeah, it makes sense because they're meant to be coaching you how to dance.
Well, yeah,
Crazy.
No, I thought so. Like,
most people don't understand that.
Well,
like,
I had a feeling, but I didn't want to assume it. You know, like it made sense in my head that they, like the people on the screen dancing would be the coaches, but then also like I'm like, what if it's like a special, I don't know, like training thing? I don't know. There's like a training section, and they were coaches there. That's why I asked it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Muffigan is a coach. Not all of the coaches have names, though. They only started naming them in 2023, so not all of them have names, but I've cosplayed Muffigan, as I said. I've cosplayed... I think her name was Clyde, that's it. She's from The Telephone by Lady Gaga map. Cosplayed, I think her name was Clementine. She's from Can't Tame Her by... what was it? Oh my god.
Isn't there like Walking Dead lore there?
What? Yes, there is. Can't Tame Her.
I love the Walking Dead Telltale games.
Zara Larson, that's it. I'm stupid.
What's
yeah,
the
she's
lore?
Okay, it's not lore. It's because the coach, like the actual real-life person that dances, that is the coach, Clementine. That's Little Seahar, which is actually a really big Just Dance creator who got invited to do Can't Tame Her. She got to name the coach, I'm pretty sure. And she decided to name her Clementine, I think just because she likes The Walking Dead and she likes Clementine. That's the only link.
Oh, okay. Not loads.
it's not lore. I'm not going to go into the Just Dance lore because the Just Dance lore is like there's actual lore. It's there's a storyline and there's lots of different things. Fucking Google it, man. Okay.
We'll be here forever.
Like I could, but I don't need to go into that. But no, I've done 3. I'm trying to think of who I've done and not who I'm working on. Technically, KDA and Jinx are coaches because they have songs, but I'm not going to count them.
Fair enough.
I think I've only done those 3, which is kind of upsetting. But it's fine. I'm working on more. But no, out of those 3, my favorite would be Muffigan because 1, I've worked on her, and 2, she just has so much more to her outfit. Like Clyde from Telephone is literally just like some really short, like it's kind of like shorts / underwear kind of thing with fishnets and like a corset top with some caution tape wrapped around her and a ginger wig. That is the whole costume.
I've seen that cosplay, yeah. I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's basic, effective, but yeah. No, I love my Muffigan, and I really hope that her upgrades go well. Ones I'm working on at the moment, I'm working on Agent D from Toxic, the Toxic version, because she comes up in multiple and she has different outfits, but I'm working on the Toxic version. I have all the stuff now, I just need to actually wear it. I don't know the name, hold on. Love Me Land, Just Dance. Yes, what's her name? Just saw it. Frasier, I think. Freya or Frasier, the coach for Love Me Land by Zara Larson. Working on hers. It's basically like it's like a mesh black suit with a silver bikini on top. That's her whole outfit. So I've bought the items. She's on the works. I'm trying to think. Let me get my little cosplay. So I have a cosplay spreadsheet, basically.
I have a podcast guest spreadsheet, so you're good, don't worry. Easiest way to keep track of things. I just remember like when I was like going to ComicCon, the amount of people like walking through near like where I was getting a train or cosplayed. I'm like, geez, like I just wouldn't have the balls to do it. Something in me, like I just can't. I don't know. I just wouldn't be able to walk around in cosplay. It's so cool. It's so cool that people do it. I just don't think. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I prefer not to take public transport when in cosplay. I had to do it for a little bit at EGX because I had to go to the O2 to do a little like side mission basically. It was a little train ride, but it was a lot of looks. It's not a fun experience. But no, I only have one other Just Dance cosplay I'm working on right now. This one's more long term because it's slightly intricate. It's Rosaria from the Wannabe by ITZY, I believe. Should check that. Wannabe. No, not by the Spice Girls. Wannabe by... Yeah, it's by ITZY. That's a K-pop one.
Okay.
This one's I'm planning to do it in a group because the map has 3 coaches, so I'm gonna do it with other people. But yeah, she's gonna be a little bit more intricate because she has these trousers. I was gonna say pants. I have a issue with calling trousers pants at the moment, and I don't know why. I just searched up trousers. That's not what I wanted. Rosaria. That's not how you spell Rosaria. It's my history. There we go. Yeah, she has these trousers, like these kind of like cargo trousers. But they have a red pattern on, and it's not an easy pattern to replicate. Like each of the coaches from this dance have a different piece of clothing with this pattern on in a different color. She has it on the pants. I guess I said pants. Shit,
There's
trousers.
on the trousers.
Yes, on the trousers, which is yeah. She has on trousers. She has orange roses on the trousers, at, like the belt bit, and in her hair. And then she has like this purple long sleeve crop top, which I had a quick look, and it's actually quite hard to find this color because it's like a burgundy, but not really. Like it's just like a deep purple with a twinge. So yeah, it's gonna be like just buy stuff and kind of alter it to make it work and make it look like this costume. But yeah, because I want to do it in a group, and I've already got my next 3 conventions. Like all my cosplays have been decided. This is probably going to be saved for the next Insomnia, but I want to do it. It will be done.
You will cook.
I shall cook. Let me cook.
I guess with that then, I should ask the final 2 Twitter questions that I have then, and they're both from Furious Syndrome.
Furious Syndrome. How dare.
First one, which is your favourite Just Dance map?
Okay. I would say it's Good Ones, as I said before, because it's like such a comfort map. Because I love Morphigan as like a character. She's cool. And also the dance is very simple, so I'm able to like enjoy it more. So I would say Good Ones. But I haven't done it in a while, so it's like I'm starving myself from my comfort map. But I do like the new one, Cure for me as well. But I think I probably like Good Ones a bit more. So I'd say Good Ones.
And then the second one, goals for 2024.
Goals for 2024, did you say?
Yeah, what are some of your goals 2024?
I guess. This is tricky. I think something that I would love to happen this year would be that I get first place in like a cosplay competition, because that hasn't happened yet.
What's the highest you've done?
I haven't had a placement like the first, second, third, but I've won the performance award multiple times. So obviously I'm good at performing. I need to work on my actual cosplay, because most of the time for the competitions they take into what's the word?
Take into
account. That's it. They take into account the like how well the costume's made and how well the performance is done. But because I haven't made a lot of my costumes, my skills aren't there like fully yet, and I just don't have as many opportunities to compete in a made costume. So I have to work on that aspect. I'm hoping that it will happen for the Insomnia coming up, because I'm bringing back Morphigan. I'm upgrading her. I'm giving her wings this time, and I'm not going head first into the championship like I did last time. That was a mistake. I'm gonna go back to the masquerade where I belong for now, and then work up my skill to go into the championship. Because I'm not mad that I lost the championship. I had a good chance if I decided to do the masquerade instead, but the championship, it's leveled up a lot. Like, since more cosplayers have decided to come to Insomnia, a lot of like the bigger cosplayers with like more of a better skill set, and also like more performance strategies have come in. Like when I was in, people started to use like streamers, like the party streamers for their stuff. Like I watch a lot of like cosplay competition and cosplay content, so I know that people use smoke, people use lights, people use party streamers, people use glitter, people use like proper like backdrops.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any of that, because last time no one had that, but the one I was in, everyone just pulled out all the stops, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm accepting defeat. I'll stick to the masquerade and hopefully Morphigan and get a prize.
I honestly used to think like cosplay competitions would be like, I don't know, like just best tallest looking cosplay, but now I realise it's a lot more than that.
Yeah, no, you have to be able to have all aspects, because I'm pretty sure it was the Insomnia before that I did the masquerade. I was in my Celestia Ludenberg cosplay from Danganronpa, and that was the one where I won performance award. And afterwards, because I know a few of the people that are like, they run that are in the team that run the competitions, they was like, if you had made your costume, you probably would have won. But because that was a store-bought costume, I could only win the performance award, which Winning that award was great, but hearing that if I made that costume I could have won, kind of upsetting, but fair enough. I can't.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time to make a costume. Like you have to pattern it basically to like get all the different aspects and to make sure it's the right size. That's my least favorite thing. My least favorite part of the process is getting the right shapes and sizes for each of the parts. But then you get to sew them together, but you also have to hope that it's still the right size and shape.
Yeah.
So when it is eventually done, it's bliss. It's like I made that. I did the thing, and hopefully it will do the thing for me.
Exactly. You're gonna cook. Is that one of the biggest goals you have then? Or the biggest goal you have?
I guess so, because I'm not someone that makes goals because I don't want to. I have a bad gauge on whether I'm going too over the top or too like I'm underrating myself, I guess. Like some people make goals and like, oh, I want to get this number of followers, I want to make this much content, but it's hard to gauge on how much that's gonna happen.
Exactly.
So I don't really want to make goals for like, I want to make this much content by the year, I want to get this many followers on this account, blah blah blah. So I don't want to put that into the world and then be severely disappointed or be absolutely surprised. So I'll leave it how it be and hope for the best.
Fair enough. With that being said then, Tilly, that brings the end of this week's midweek MC.
I'm honestly very surprised that you didn't bring up Minecraft as an actual topic.
I was going to, but we've also been recording now for like nearly 2 hours.
Oh no, you have to go through 2 hours of content.
Well, no, I mean, I do this like every single week. It's just, it's also getting late and I'm, I mean, we can talk about Minecraft if you want. I just didn't think it'd be that big of a topic to talk about.
My streaming career started with Minecraft, as I guess you would know.
Well, but I just more so meant like, I just like, as of now, I just thought it was more like Just Dance and variety and cosplaying was like your biggest kind of aspects right now.
They are. Like, no matter how much Just Dance or whatever game I play, when I look on like whatever website it is that tracks like your Twitch, Minecraft is still my most streamed game of all time. I streamed so much Minecraft.
That's what I mean. Like, for instance, I used to be a Bedrock creator, but my most prominent thing now is Java on the podcast.
I just felt like you probably would have asked, like, so why did you give up on Minecraft then?
So why did you give up on Minecraft then?
Damn, crazy. Shit game in it. No, I'm joking.
Hey, that's why I didn't ask it. It's a waste of time.
No, I'm joking. I do love Minecraft, but obviously everyone kind of moved on. I played Minecraft mostly with other people. Playing by myself, I get kind of bored eventually, and I'm just like, this kind of sucks. I have no one else to bounce off of. Like, I've tried doing hardcore worlds for a couple times and just regular, but it doesn't hit the same. I loved the OG streamer era when we all made SMPs, because we was like, oh my god, Dream SMP. Yeah, that was the origins. We made
you cosplayed as Dream and Tommy in it back in the day?
I've cosplayed as a lot of them. I've cosplayed Dream, Tommy, Hans, George, Tubbo, Bilba, Techno, Filza, Splat, Nikki.
Oh shit, you've done a lot actually.
I have done a lot.
You also, I mean, like, actually, to be fair, I guess I should touch on how we met. We met through Crown Quest on Minecraft. But yeah, I guess, yeah, I just didn't really come to mind. I don't know, like, I wasn't really, because I know InsideMC is like a Minecraft podcast, but I'm trying to branch out a little bit and like look at other aspects, and I don't know, I guess I just didn't really feel like touching on Minecraft like with you. But I guess it's just because we've talked so much about
my memory.
It's just because we've talked so much about like the cosplayers and stuff like that. I thought they were going to be like the more like kind of your community based topics. Does that make sense? Like, I know you still have a community in Minecraft, but still, like, I guess this is good for the end of the podcast anyway. It's like, we met through Crown Quest.
The origins.
We met, yeah, that's the only ever Crown Quest I've played, only ever Crown Quest I will play. I don't plan to play it again. And we VC'd a little bit, and then I had you as a friend, and I was like, oh, like, let me bring you on the podcast to talk about like you being a cosplayer and stuff, because I think it's really, really cool. And now that I have like connections to a cosplayer, I thought it'd be cool to talk to them on the podcast, which has been. It's been a great podcast. But yeah, I mean, why Minecraft then? Why'd you start with Minecraft?
Well, I guess SMP was technically the thing that really brought me into streaming. I got my PC for my 16th birthday, I'm pretty sure. And then I streamed like for the first time around 3 days later on the 1st of November 2020. Which is it's technically not the first time I streamed. I streamed on my PlayStation in 2018 just to like play in front of a friend. That's the proper origins. But no, 2020, beginning of the TillySuperDog streamer era. Played Minecraft quite a lot because me and a few friends, we made a SMP called Chaos SMP. We then made it a social media thing, so we got more people, and it was very roleplay based, and it kind of just died off, I guess. So then didn't have a reason to play on the SMP or Minecraft for that matter, because I didn't have any other SMPs. So I kind of tried to hold on to Minecraft and then had to let it go because of not being able to play with other people, and everyone else moved on as well. But yeah, I'd come back to it every now and again for like the little mini games, but no one really has a server to play on anymore, so I don't really have a reason to stay playing on it. And I've found other games that just take up too much time, because a game that I've sweared by my life for so long that I would never play it was Fortnite, and now I'm playing it at least once a week. So
we love Fortnite. I just want to jog with you. We've just sang 2 different songs. I'm glad we sang 2 different ones though. That just shows our culture.
Culture.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get you. I mean, you play in tournaments every now and then and stuff, and you play it very late thing. That's why I didn't want to bring it up, see, because you're not really too interested in Minecraft anymore, so I just didn't see it as a topic to talk about. But
it's an origin story, mate. Like,
we don't have to talk about every single aspect of your life. I'm not asking like what happened to your like birthday
damn,
party
I guess
2 years
you
ago.
just have to get me on the podcast again then.
Exactly, and we can talk about Minecraft sometime when if you come back to Minecraft, we can make like a podcast about you doing full loop. Who knows? Maybe. No promises. I never promise a return, but it could happen. If you become a Dream SMP streamer. Sound good?
Yeah, I totally wanna do that.
Any more fun facts about Minecraft then?
I cosplayed my character from the SMP we had. That was a thing. That's a fun fact. There you go. I cosplayed as myself.
Nice. Yeah.
Cool.
Any other topics that's come to mind? Or
no, I think I've gone a bit too crazy from this podcast.
Why?
That was meant to be a segue for you to say the
crazy
thing.
I was crazy once. They trapped me in a rubber room full of... Okay, right, anyways, TillySuperDog, you've been an amazing guest. It's been great talking to you. It's also just been a really chill, kind of like laid back podcast. We're just chilling and vibing and chilling.
We actually get to know each other, because
it's been great. It's been
I honestly didn't actually remember that specifically. The reason we met was because of Crown Quest. Like, my mind kind of joined the dots. I thought that, like, Furious Syndrome introduced us, because I feel like Eve has introduced me to multiple people, so I was like, oh, that must have been it. Because Crown Quest was definitely a blur.
Yeah, I don't really know Furious Syndrome. They followed the Twitter account.
Okay. She must have just came for the thing.
Huh? No. Furious Syndrome's been following for a while. I'm just trying to think. They know AJX and Bumpy J. They're followed by AJX and Bumpy J, so maybe it's because of that.
Yeah, even there's too many people. I
feel like I've probably interacted with them at one point. I don't know though.
They was at EGX actually. That was.
I've just clicked on their channel and seen a show. Oh, that's Furious. Yeah, I haven't interacted with them, but I know who Furious Syndrome is. Oh. Yeah, I've never interacted with them. I just know who they are.
Okay. Cool.
I haven't seen them in person. I just remember they like pop up on my VU page sometimes and stuff. So they seem pretty cool.
You could say they pop off in.
I always like to give the outro here, Tilly, for you to promote yourself. Where can people find you? What are your ats on social media? Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, all that kind of jazz. Instagram.
All that jazzeronies. You can find me as TillySuperDog on basically every platform. It'll probably be slightly alterated. Like, some of them have underscores because I fucked up with my account for as a child. Anyway, it's some type of TillySuperDog version that probably has a profile picture of either, at the moment, Jinx, Shigo, or a blue-haired gay bitch, which is me.
Which is just simply yourself.
It is just me. I am blue-haired gay bitch
just
right now.
TillySuperDog.
Just gay.
Yeah.
Us.
There we go. Fair enough. Yeah. Thank you so much. And go check out Tilly. Got some amazing cosplays. And who who knows? You might have even listened to this podcast and be like, shit, I've seen Tilly at a convention before. And now next time you go to a convention, you will say hi to them. There you go, see?
I would be very surprised if you would have been like, yeah, I saw them at convention, because even my friends don't recognize me. I'm a shapeshifter at conventions, so...
Yeah, well, you never know, right? I mean, I saw you at the convention. I just was too scared to come and say hi. But if I somehow bump into you at MegaCon, I'll get a picture. We can get like a picture. There we go, so.
Stamp of approval. We did it.
We did it. We met. Yay. Picture.
Yay. Picture.
Well, this has been Midweek MC. Sadly without AJX, but with the amazing TillySuperDog. So it makes all completely well and fine. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe. Don't eat too much bread. Pieces.
Bye-bye.